I have an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of breakfast. I feel like there's only like one option. It's like eggs and bacon. But I've heard people say breakfast is their favorite meal. What's your favorite meal?
I think it is too. It is my favorite
Breakfast
meal
your
too.
favorite
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah.
What do you usually eat though?
I do, like you said, the classic eggs, bacon, any kind of meat I can get.
Really?
But the thing is, I don't do it all the time, right? So when I go to work,
Yeah.
I wake up, I don't have breakfast, I hop in
Okay.
my car, I get there, and most of the time I
So
don't
like
eat
quick
anything.
bread, cereal.
No,
or
nothing.
nothing
Sometimes
usually?
I take a coffee, and there's usually some vegetables lying around. Like
Okay.
I eat it.
Eat them quickly.
Some carrots or a piece of a cucumber or something like that. That's my breakfast. But when I wake up late, like during the weekend
Yeah.
or whatever, I always try to do like a solid breakfast. I crack a few eggs.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I love the typical egg bacon breakfast, but I feel like that's the only thing you can
I
cook.
agree.
Because the rest is like pancakes, toast, cereal.
yeah.
Like I feel like it's a bit repetitive. So I
Yeah.
just feel like dinner or lunch, there's way more options.
Yeah.
So
Of course. Yeah.
if I only had one meal,
yeah.
I wouldn't get bored at
It's
all.
'cause
Or-
we kind of restrain it, right? We only consider a certain set of foods breakfast, but
Oh,
really
yeah,
you could
that's
eat
true.
anything. And if you
Yeah.
go look in different cultures, they have a lot of different options for breakfast. They kind of they eat
That's
different
so
stuff. They work
interesting.
differently. So I guess we're just kind of restraining it. So if you don't like your
Oh,
your
it's-
breakfast
it's a
options,
hard
eat anything.
civilization.
Eat pizza or I don't know. Eat
Yeah,
a burrito. I mean
I've ate lunch leftovers for breakfast sometimes
Yeah.
just to not cook it. But do you think there's like health benefits to why we eat breakfast?
No, I
What
don't.
is labeled breakfast?
I don't think so. I think I heard the opposite where
Oh really? It's less healthy to eat only breakfast in the morning?
or no, the things we eat for breakfast aren't necessarily the best, right? If you eat your heavy, like you eat eggs, bacon, and some potatoes there, it's not the
Yeah.
most nutritious meal.
Oh,
I mean, you
I
get a lot of protein, you get a lot of carbs, but I mean, you don't get like your vitamins and stuff. So, or you eat a bowl of cereal. I mean, besides the milk that's in there, and even the milk is kind of questionable in terms of health.
Yeah, who knows now?
But I mean, it's not necessarily the healthiest stuff we eat. So,
Okay, I got it.
but if we started eating, like let's say you eat just fruits or just vegetables somehow in the morning. I mean, I think that's a good thing. You start your
Yeah.
day off with
Yeah.
some nutrients. It can't be bad for your health, right?
Yeah.
So I think we need to eat the right stuff, and it shouldn't. The fact that we're eating early shouldn't have any
makes
negative
sense. You
effects.
Just keep a healthy diet.
Yeah.
I used to think milk was good growing up. My parents
well,
would always feed you milk every
Canada's-
dinner.
What is it, the
The food
guide?
pyramid
Yeah,
that
yeah,
got
yeah.
replaced like 2 years ago or
Yeah.
something. They realized it wasn't
and they
like,
removed
perfect.
the milk.
Oh, that's why.
You don't have to. I don't remember what it was, but you had to get a certain amount of dairy.
Yeah.
But the thing is it was sponsored or paid for by the milk companies.
Oh my
so
god,
that's
that's
why.
insane.
Yeah, so that's why
It's a
that's why the
pyramid
milk
scheme.
kind of.
Okay.
There are some benefits to drinking milk,
Yeah.
but the thing is it's full of fat,
It's
right?
kind of like bread. I used to think it was so
Yeah.
healthy because that's what I would always get for breakfast, and then you realize, like, it's okay. It's not junk
Yeah.
food, but it's
Still not the best.
it's not the best. Yeah, I was mindful.
If you eat whole grain bread, it's not so bad, but still it's not. If you eat only bread, you won't be
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
too good.
Yeah,
But
that makes
still,
sense.
it's not as bad as eating fries or something like that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And usually, so I play soccer a lot and I
Yeah.
run a lot. So usually I have a training
Yeah.
for an hour and a half. I eat like a small fruit,
Yeah.
maybe Gatorade,
Yeah.
chocolate milk, and then I go running for an hour and a half. So I'm really hungry right after.
Yeah.
And I'm not hungry in the morning, so it works out perfectly. And I
Yeah.
make 4 to 5 eggs usually.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
do at least
my
4
mom
too.
talks me out of it every single time. She says it's unhealthy for you. And I'm wondering does she think it's unhealthy if I'm only eating eggs or just that amount of like one food is unhealthy?
I think a bit of both. I mean,
Okay.
if you eat the excessive amounts of the same food, I think you're restricting the amount of different nutrients you're getting.
If you have
right?
less diversity, you don't have all the micro, macros.
Exactly.
Stuff
Exactly.
like that.
I think that's why. So
makes sense.
you're eating a lot, and you're eating a lot of the same thing. There's a limit to how good. I mean, eggs are generally good, right?
Yeah.
Like most of it, besides the amount of fat that's in there, but
I still need to vary my diet.
Exactly.
So
everything
I try to
in moderation,
eat that,
right?
and then a bit of bread, and a bit of a fruit or something on the side. But
exactly.
it makes sense. I don't blame her now.
Yeah. But I mean, 4 eggs is not so bad. I mean, especially if you had a little workout before.
I feel like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I think
I checked the calories. It's like 80 calories each. So
yeah, it's not
5
it's
eggs
not that
like
bad.
400 calories.
Yeah, and there's a lot of protein in there too. So I mean, a lot of your calories will come from that. So
nice.
This can't be that bad.